This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard, watching the grunion crawl magi. Little kids got naked and had lots of sex. Don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 92. My name is Adam. With me today we have Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing alright.
Kevin's birthday's today. We're recording this on Sunday, so happy birthday, Kevin. You're 30 years old.
Yay.
Yeah, that's exciting. Ryan?
Sure.
How you doing, Ryan?
Happy birthday, Kevin, even though I already told you.
Can you
tell
save
you
it?
again so everybody hears it and doesn't think I'm an asshole.
Could you not do it on air? Could you just save it for Facebook? That's the only way I like to have my birthday wishes delivered.
I'm getting on Facebook right now.
Please do. Join the others that never talk to me except for one day.
Gotta love it. What movie do we have you watch this week, Ryan?
Faust, Love of the Damned.
Yes.
Faust, Love of the Damned. This came out in 2000. Picked this in honor of Faust coming out this week. Synopsis states, a man sells his soul to the devil.
Boom.
That's
What
it.
more do you need to know?
That is all you need to know, sir. This was directed by Brian Usna, and it stars Mark Frost, Isabel Brooke, Jennifer Rope, and Jeffrey Combs. Do have a trailer here. Let's give this a listen. This is Faust, Love of the Damned.
Based on the graphic novel and cult comic.
I always knew deep inside that evil existed.
It's a long way down. You won't even feel it.
Life, death, pleasure, pain,
I can offer you a new life, life everlasting. I can give you the power of vengeance. All I ask in return is your immortal soul. Just sign here. Now go forth and mutilate.
If you could avenge the ones you lost. Protect the ones you love. What price would you pay? What bargain would you strike? How far would you go?
Alright, I think we get the point.
I
Ryan,
know
why don't you
too
tell us
far.
about Faust?
I don't know much about it, but I do know that it's I'm gonna guess a Spanish horror movie, or supposed to be a Spanish horror movie, sorta. The main character's girlfriend dies, and he sells his soul to the devil to avenge her. And after that, it's just a lot of weird things that happen, lots of violence, and that's the end of the movie. In fact, I was pretty angry that I even had to watch this. The whole time I was thinking to myself, God damn it, when is this going to be over? Because it makes absolutely no sense.
I remember feeling the exact same way.
The entire movie, no sense.
Yeah, so Kevin and I rented this. This actually, in addition to being related to the new Faust that's coming out this week, which I'm sure has nothing to do with this at all,
No.
it kind of goes along with Blockbuster closing its doors, finally, because Kevin and I rented this. This was like a blind rent one day, and we just watched it. And it was so horrifically bad that I will never forget it. I will never forget renting Faust.
I'm trying to forget it, and I thought I did until you just brought it up for this episode. So thank you.
I remember
what a
it was one of those,
birthday present.
like, we knew it was going to be bad. I remember it was one of those times where we were like, let's just rent something terrible.
Yeah.
And I remember it was on the new release shelf at Hollywood Video like forever.
It delivered. It definitely delivered in its terribleness. Because, good lord, is it terrible.
I feel like I fell asleep at
Probably.
one point and then woke up towards the end.
I wish I fell asleep.
Did you wake up the balls? Because you totally see balls.
What?
You see balls in it?
Yes.
That's probably
No, I don't.
That's probably the point you woke up.
Muddy balls.
Muddy balls.
Yes.
Money balls?
Muddy.
Mud. Balls that are covered in mud.
There's people that are caked in mud or dirt or clay or something. And they showed the one dude from the back, and you can totally see his basic.
Nice. Muddy balls.
Muddy balls.
So
what did you think of the film overall?
It was shitty on every single level. It was shitty acting. It was fucking... like I said, I don't even understand what happened that much. I just know there's a lot of blood. And there's some dude that I think he can look like the devil sometimes. And then whenever he feels like turning it off, he's like, yeah, not today. I'm not gonna be the devil today.
I remember that he had some wicked Wolverine claws.
Yes. But he only has 2. He doesn't have 3.
So it's like
just 2.
What's his name? I think his name's like Draken. It's Wolverine's son. Wolverine's son in the comic books has only 2 claws.
Vega. And he only has 2.
Vega?
Yeah.
I think Vega has more than 2.
Vega. Oh god. Vega.
Pretty sure Vega has more than 2, but the guy from Faust. This definitely reminds me, and clearly they're trying to riff off of the Spawn, the success of Spawn.
Yes.
I mean, when you look at the font and the look of the creature or the guy or whatever.
Yes. It's a blatant ripoff.
Yeah, it's definitely a Spawn ripoff. And this is also based on a graphic novel by Tim Vigil.
Which probably has to be amazing.
And David Quinn. Who knows? I mean, the graphic novel might not be that bad, but I never heard of it.
I'm gonna guess.
What if the story is any better?
I would imagine the story's pretty similar. Now, you mentioned that you said that you think this is a Spanish film?
That's what it's a Spanish on Wikipedia. I know it was horror film. It's supposed to be a horror film.
Yeah, it's a Spanish horror film.
I just don't understand what makes it a Spanish horror film.
Neither do I. I was just gonna say a horror film, but I figured that.
Well, it was filmed in Spain. It was filmed in Barcelona. And it looks like most of the production companies were Spanish production companies.
Well, there we go. Did it take place in Spain?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Who else would we be asking?
They didn't really, touch on it. I mean, there was no on-screen cue that said present day Spain.
But, when they show, the cop cars and stuff, do they look like American cop cars?
It's all not. And like I said, I wasn't paying very much attention to that because 5 minutes in, I was very angry and I had to watch it.
I didn't understand a word of that.
Well, Jeffrey Combs plays Lieutenant Dan, and he's American, so...
Yeah. It's all like American actors.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I do remember that I think that there was some pretty bad dubbing going on in this movie.
Yeah.
That it seemed like it was dubbed.
Kind of. So at some points it was okay. At other points, like, number one, the people's voices didn't always match their bodies, like what I would picture to hear them like.
Hmm.
Huh?
Okay. Well, what did you think of the violence, the special effects, any of that?
The violence was pretty ridiculous. And I understand why most of it happened. The special effects were pretty terrible. But, you know, that comes with a movie with a low budget.
Yeah.
All in all, I would say don't watch this unless you wanna anger yourself. Because this almost caused me to break things.
What all did you
Because
break?
I was so pissed that I had to watch it. For the first time, I acted it out. I was like, what the fuck is this? What's happening?
Can you give us an inventory of what you broke?
I said I almost broke.
It'd be better if you just went into a rampage and just destroyed
don't-
your house.
If a movie ever sent me into a rampage, I would. I don't even know. I'd probably kill the director.
I just
Or
imagined
what?
Ryan just going nuts and doing like what
Please say it.
the
Please
woman,
say it.
what the woman did in The Visitor. When she
Yes,
just-
that's exactly what I was
when she
thinking.
just
Yeah.
circles around and around forever.
Just random shit. I was hoping you would say it, and you did. Best birthday ever. Easily.
Oh God. So let's talk about director Brian Usna.
Oh yeah.
He did. I guess the biggest thing was he's like a producer on The Reanimator and Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator. It looks like he worked with Stuart Gordon quite a bit.
Well,
who did like From Beyond and
I was gonna say, wasn't that just your?
yeah, that was my Grindhouse Weekly actually. That's a coincidence too. Just crazy.
He made The Dentist, and that was terrible.
He did do The Dentist with Corbin Burnson.
Oh my God, Corbin Burnson, what happened to you?
He's
Where
on.
is he?
He's on
Where is
Psych.
he?
He's on that show Psych.
Is he?
Yeah,
That's great.
he plays the dad.
That's
He's filming Major League 4 right now.
He's doing Tales from the Hood too. So Brian he did The Dentist, The Dentist 2. He did Beyond Reanimator, which was the third one in the series, which was not very good if I remember correctly. He did Rottweiler. Rottweiler. Eat, Sleep, Fetch, Kill.
Oh God, a cybernetic Rottweiler.
Of course.
It's a cybernetic Rottweiler. Are you fucking kidding me?
there was
That is
an-
amazing.
There was another movie that had that similar plot, and it was with Lance Hendrickson. And I can't remember the name of it, but I feel like that was something similar.
Wait, it was a cybernetic Rottweiler?
I think it was called Man's Best Friend.
I saw it.
Did that have something to do with like a robotic dog?
Uh,
Or was it just a regular dog?
Are you talking about the dog who saved Halloween?
No, it's called
Lance Henriksen was in that.
it's called Man's Best Friend. But I'm pretty sure the dog was at least partially robotic.
the dog was not man's best friend.
Oh, I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah.
More like man's worst enemy.
Oh, yeah, it is like half robot. Companion, protector, killer. That was 93.
Oh,
And
Rottweilers 04.
Oh, four. Looks like it's I mean, the cover is even the same.
Yeah.
It's like a complete ripoff. Fantastic.
Where it shows the dog face that's like bleeding into the robot dog face.
Oh, robot dogs. His bark isn't half as bad as his bite.
Ooh.
Shit.
And it's great how pretty much everything that this guy does on the cover, it says from the creators of Reanimator. Like, that's what he is. He's going for that.
That's how he wants to be known. He also
And I
co-produced
just-
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. I wish that said from the creators of Reanimator. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, God.
I also looked at the cover for a movie that he produced called Amphibious Creature of the Deep, and it looks exactly like the cover of Piranha 3D.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
He also-
exactly.
Yeah, it is exactly the same. And he directed that as well.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And Amphibious Creature. They couldn't even come up with a name for it.
It can't be classified. You don't know what it is.
And I like a user review on IMDb says not the brightest moment for Yuzna here. What was the brightest moment for Yuzna? Does he have a bright moment?
I mean, looking at his, probably The Dentist or Beyond Reanimator. That'd be my guess. I mean, he also did, if I let that trailer play out, it's really funny because the voiceover guy goes, from the creator of Return of the Living Dead 3 and Necronomicon Book of the Dead comes. And I have seen Return of the Living Dead 3, and that's not too bad. I actually own Return of the Living Dead 3 on DVD.
Bad
I mean,
decisions.
I think that the biggest thing is him being a producer.
Yeah, I would imagine.
He did do Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker. He produced that. And he actually
Yes.
directed Silent Night, Deadly Night 4.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we had you watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, Ryan, the original one.
I remember that.
I remember that because I remember watching that, and it was ridiculous. He also executive produced Ticks.
What the hell? Why are we on the same wavelength here? I just clicked on Ticks.
I don't know.
And you're like, I was like, he's going to say Ticks. I know it. Killer Insect.
Starring Seth Green.
Really?
I remember Ticks.
Fantastic.
The cover that's on
Clint
IMDb.
Clint Howard's in it.
The cover that's on IMDb is not the right cover, but
They breed, they hatch, they kill.
yep, I remember Ticks. So let's go ahead and give you your drum roll on this one, Ryan. What do you give Faust?
1.
1 out of 10. You excited for the new Faust that's coming out?
I don't even know anything about it.
You're not a huge Alexander Sukarov fan?
No.
You're not?
Well, but it employs elaborate camera movements, a dense soundscape, intricate production design, and spectacular locations.
It's gonna suck.
Dude, that's right up your
What?
alley. Are you kidding me?
From the sound of all that, it's gonna be terrible.
It conjures up a unique and phantasmagoric vision of the Faustian legend.
Yeah. Well, the new Faust is actually supposed to be pretty good, and I am a Sukarov fan, so I'll be seeing it.
Now, what do you know of the story of Faust, Kevin?
It's just a legend of a guy making a pact with the devil for to better his life. Like unlimited knowledge.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't know if there was anything
Stuff
more
like-
to it than that.
No, pretty much the same. I mean, it's essentially a guy makes a pact with the devil, completely gets rid of all moral integrity for worldly pleasures. That's what it is. And I mean, it's huge. It's been redone
Yeah, many times.
many times. Ridiculous amount.
Well, the new one is directed by the guy who did Russian Ark, so
It's gonna be pretty amazing, probably to look at. I would imagine.
I'll
Just
give it
looking
a
at the stills.
I'll give it a
looks
go.
amazing.
I'll give it a go.
Just bliss out on the delirium that is Faust.
Although the cover makes it look pretty rough. Like the cover looks terrible. It looks like a Masterpiece Theater.
I was just gonna say it looks like a PBS show.
Yeah, that doesn't have me too excited, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a shot.
I think you do it like a double bill. Do double bill.
Faust
Watch
and
it.
Faust.
Revisit using this Faust, and then follow it up with Sukarov's Faust. and see which one's better. I think it's gonna be neck and neck, honestly.
Could be.
I mean, Yuzna is the guy that produced Reanimator.
Yes.
Do not forget that.
We can never
Ever.
forget it.
And he directed Wawa. You kidding me?
I think it is odd that he produced Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's very odd.
Like, that doesn't fit with anything. He's done all horror movies and then Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, that's a story that I would like to hear more of.
I also
What
did
what happened
Tarzan, The
there?
Epic Adventures.
Oh God.
Any final thoughts, Ryan, on Faust?
Not, I know I said the same thing on the third week, but terrible. Absolutely terrible. Waste of time.
Oh
Do
God.
not give balls up long beyond this.
Okay.
Oh God. One last thing Yuzna did. He was a consulting producer for the Unsolved, which was a game for the PlayStation and Sega Saturn.
Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of interesting.
Oh God.
Well, I think that'll wrap it up. For all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net. Follow us on Twitter at filmpulse.net, and be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name's Ed.
And I'm Kevin.
Brian,
And we will see you on Monday.
see ya.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yuzna.